Good evening. Good evening. Mahaganadhipate. Good evening to all. Yeah, Mahaganadhipate. Good evening. Right. Right. Uh, good. Yeah, morning in coordinate geometry, distance formula related sums are completed in that exercise. So now I have to start section formula. Okay. Let us try to understand the concept first. What is section formula? Okay, na? And then we'll see some problems regarding this section formula. Good evening, good evening. First, try to understand the concept. What is the section formula? Suppose there is a line segment AB. There is a line segment AB. The coordinates of A is x1, y1. There is a line segment AB whose coordinates of A are x1, y1 and coordinates of B are x2, y2. Not audible? Am I audible, children? Okay. Am I not audible? There is a point. There is a point in between A and B which divides the line segment AB in the ratio our task is to find out the coordinates of P. My network is good only. Hello, am I audible? Am I audible, children? Right. Once again. There is a line segment AB. There is a line segment AB. Coordinates of A x1 y1, coordinates of B x2 y2, and there is a point P in between A and B, which is dividing the line segment in the ratio m:n. And we want to find out the coordinates of A and B. This is the concept. Okay, and to find out the coordinates x coordinate, to find out the x coordinate of P, that is A, to find out A, the formula is mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, and to find out B, the formula is my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. Okay na? To find out x coordinate of P, that is A. To find out the x coordinate of P is, the formula is mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, and y coordinate is, that is B, my2 plus ny1 by m plus n. This is the concept. We will see this one with help of an example. Suppose the coordinates of A are 2, -3, coordinates of B are -1, 2, and the ratio is 2:3. The ratio that P divides A y2. Hello? 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 Right. Now, m means 2. mx2 means -1 plus n అంటే 3, x1 అంటే 2 by m plus n. mx2 means 2 into -1 plus 3 into 2. So 2 into -1 means -2 plus 3 into 2, 6 by 5. So 4 by 5. Coordinates of A is 4 by 5. Now B coordinates m by 2, that means 2 into 2 plus n by 1 means 3 into -3 by m plus n. So B is equal to 4 minus 9 by 5, which is -5 by 5 minus 1. So the coordinates of P are 4 by 5 comma minus 1. 4 by 5 comma minus 1. So this is the concept, children. This is the concept. Once again I'll teach. See, there is a line segment AB. There is a line segment AB. Coordinates of A 2, -3. Coordinates of B -1, 2. And there is a point in between A and B. There is a point in between A and B. Okay. Which is dividing the line segment AB in the ratio 2:3. Okay na? And we want to find out the coordinates of P. So let us assume the coordinates of P is A comma B. Let us assume the coordinates of P are A comma B. So to find out A, this is the formula. To find out B, this is the formula. A is equal to mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. B is equal to m by 2 plus n by 1 by m plus n. Okay na? Now, by applying this formula, assuming A coordinates as x1 y1, B coordinates as x2 y2, okay na? We can find out A value and B value. A we got 4 by 5, B we got minus 5 by 5, which is minus 1. So the coordinates of P are 4 by 5 comma minus 1. 4 by 5 comma minus 1. Is that understood, children? One more we'll see. One more problem. Yeah. This is 4 comma 5, 2 comma minus 3, and the ratio is 1:2. Find out the coordinates of P, children. Find out the coordinates of P fast. Ten by 3 comma 7 by 3. Only 2 are giving answers. What about the remaining? Thirty students are joined out of 62. 30 students are joined out of 62. A coordinates. mx2, mx2, this is x1, y1, x2, y2, mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, 2 plus 6 by 2, sorry, by 3, 2 plus 8, sorry, 2 4s are 8, so 10 by 3, coordinates of A 10 by 3, coordinates of B, m y2 plus n y1 by m plus n, minus 3 plus 10 by 3, 7 by 3. So the points, coordinates of P are 10 by 3 comma 7 by 3. Okay na? Okay. One more problem. Minus 1 minus 2, 0 comma 4, ratio 2:1. Fast. A minus 1 comma minus 2, B 0 comma 4, ratio 2:1. Find the coordinates of P fast. Minus 1 comma 3 by 2, minus 1 by 3 comma 2, which is right? Which is right? Minus 1 by 3 comma yeah, next question. Next question. A minus 2 minus 3, minus 2 minus 3, B 3 comma 7, and the coordinates of P are 0 comma y, coordinates of P are 0 comma y, and you need to find out the ratio. You need to find out the ratio. This is another model. Okay. What is the difference between the previous one and this one, right? Anyone? What kind of point is P? Can anyone say? What can you say about point P? Ratio missing. Good. Now talk about P. Sir, we got the point coordinates. No, we didn't get it. P is a point on y-axis. Good. P is a point on y-axis. Means in P we know one coordinate. We know A but not B. In P we know A. Is that right? Coordinates of P we know A, na? A 0. Ratio m is to n, and we know x1 y1, x2 y2. P is a point on y-axis. That means x coordinate is 0, y coordinate we have to find out. X coordinate 0 means A is 0. Now substitute the values. Substitute the values whatever we have In A formula, m we don't know, but x2 we know, x2 is 3 plus n we don't know, x1 minus 2 by m plus n is 0. It is 0. Is that understood, children? We don't know m, we don't know n, but we know xn, x2 and y, x1. We know x2 and x1. Now send this one to that side. 3m minus 2n is equal to 0 into m plus n. 0 into m plus n becomes 0. 3m minus 2n is 0. 3m is equal to 2n. Now can we find out m by n? We got 3m is equal to 2n, na? Can we find out m by n? What is m by n? M by n. Good. M by n is 2:3. 2 by 3, sorry. 2 by 3. So the ratio is 2:3. Now can we find out? Here B is y, na? Can we find out y? Can we find out y? Using B value, B formula. Okay, find out y value first. y1 na? Zero comma 1, sir. Small error. y1 and coordinates of p are 0 comma 1. Is that right? Y value is 1. Let us see what is y value. Y is equal to 2 into 7 plus 3 into minus 3 by 2 plus 3. So 14 minus 9 by 5. So 5 by 5. Y value 1. Y value 1. So the coordinates of P are 0 comma 1. Okay na? One more problem. One more problem. Yeah, here the coordinates of P 2 comma 5 given. Coordinates of P are given 8 2 minus 6 9. This is 8 comma 2 minus 6 comma 9. And what we have to find out, children? What is missing here? Ratio. Good. We need to find out the ratio. We know P coordinates, we know A coordinates, we know B coordinates also. Ratio is missing. How to find out the ratio? First apply. Can anyone say what is A? What is A, children? A. A2. A value is 2, B value is 5. Now I am considering A2. A2. Now formula is mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n is equal to 2. Now substitute the values. Substitute the values and find out m by n, children. Substitute the values and find out m by n. mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n is equal to 2 minus 6m plus 8n is equal to ఈ రెండు మల్టిప్లై అయితే 2m plus 2n 2m plus 2n 8n minus 2n is equal to 2m plus 6m. Bringing n to LHS and sending m to RHS. So this is 6n and this is 8m. Now m by n is 6 by 8. m by n is 6 by 8. That is 3 by 4. So the ratio is 3 by 4. Now, what is B formula? What is B formula? B is given 5 na? B is given 5. That means my2 plus ny1 by m plus n is 5. Is that right? my2 plus ny1 by m plus n is 5. Now substitute the values and find ratio. Substitute the values and find out the ratio. Is it also 3 by 4? Again the same answer you are getting. Is that right? 3 by 4 only you are getting. Now is it necessary to do both or one is enough? Is it necessary to use A and B both or only one is enough? You have to tell me. Using A2, we got ratio 3 by 4. Using B5, We got ratio, the same ratio. Using A is equal to 2, the ratio we got is 3 by 4. And using B is equal to 5, we got the same ratio. Is that right? So every time is it necessary to use both the values or one is enough? One is enough. Very good. Only one value. See, either A or B, your wish. You can choose only one and find out the ratio. Is that understood, children? One is enough. Okay, good. So we'll continue this tomorrow at 8 o'clock, okay? Tomorrow evening at 8 o'clock, sharply join the class without fail, okay? Good. Leave the class, leave. Hey, click on the like button, and leave the class. "35 joined, 27 remaining." Click on the like button, everyone, and leave the class. Only 7 likes. Okay, bye.